Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to Video Tuesday. And so today we are going to be making a little fun fold card, simple fun fold card. And I'm going to be using a new set from the catalog called Sit, Stay, and Relax. This stamp set is so adorable. It has the 3 chairs and the 3 little pets in the chairs, so adorable. Also has 6 sayings, sentiments, so very useful. I'm going to be using some blends today. I'm actually going to be using the Natural Tone Stampin' Blends. A couple of these to color in the little dog. And if you haven't seen these, there's a whole set of these. I think there's 8 of them or 6 of them, actually. I think there might be, hang on a second. You can look for them. They're on page 128 of the catalog, and there's actually 10 of them. And I love them. They are all different tones of the naturals. So they're perfect for skin tones, wood, anything like that. So we're going to be using those today, and let's get started. So we had a little storm earlier today, right before I started recording. Everything kind of went flickery and kind of freaked out, but it seems okay now. So let's hope it continues. This is a piece of Pool Party cardstock. It's 5.5 by 8.5. I scored it one time at 2 1/8. And this is to make my, I'm calling it the double door card. If you have a name for it, tell me what it is. And I scored it at 2 1/8. So we're going to fold that in. And the reason I only score 1 is because I want it to match up perfectly. And so I just bring this one in to meet it. Otherwise, it's really hard to get those lined up perfectly. So we're just going to hold this and score it. The bone folder. Okay, so now we have our double door. All right. So what we want to do now is we want to put some cutesy this up. And I'm going to use the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper. So this is the side I usually use. This is the side I'm using today. So different. And that's what I love about our paper, right? The 2 sides are totally different. So this is just under 2 inches by 5, just a little over 5 1/4. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my doors. Okay, so line that up. And this makes such an easy card, this little fun fold. And you can use any color cardstock for your base. I was going to use white, but I decided to use Pool Party. And Pool Party, actually, I don't think is even one of the colors that they list in the colors. They say Coastal Cabana, but I like Pool Party for this. Okay, so now we're going to set this aside. And we're going to stamp I have a piece of basic white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp my dog in his chair. And this is the one I'm going to use today in Memento ink, because I'm going to actually color this with our blend markers. So Memento ink, of course, is perfect. I'm going to stamp this low because I'm going to put my greeting above it. Okay. And then I am going to, sorry about that, clunk, stamp this cute little stamp that says, Relish the Day. And I'm thinking I was going to stamp this in black, but now I'm thinking I might go with Bermuda Bay. So I'm going to clean this off. Where's my stamp? Oh, here, my stamp. My stamp and scrub. Okay, so I think I'm going to use Bermuda Bay for my greeting. I might have made this a little big, but we'll see. Relish the Day. See how cute that is? Okay, so clean my stamp. All right. Now, I'm going to color this in with my blend markers. So, I'm going to use a couple of different colors here. And as I just talked about on Friday, or maybe it was Tuesday, last week, using 2 different blends from 2 different colors is perfectly fine. And the one I'm going to use today is the Dark Pool Party. So I'm going to color in the chair in Dark Pool Party. And I'm using this side of the blend so I don't ruin the tip. These are all techniques I've already talked about, so I'm not going to go crazy continuously talking about them, but when I have clubs and stampers over, I do remind them that be gentle with your blends. Okay. So I'm coloring the whole chair. So this stamp is does the light and dark for you, but I am going to use the light Bermuda Bay. Okay, so these are completely different colors, but they play well together. And I'm going to color this, the stripes, the dark stripes, with the light Bermuda Bay, along with this. Probably could have done this in maybe made it look wood, but that's okay. I will make I plan on doing the little feet of the chair in wood. So we'll show you that. These are so fun. I love the blends. My little dog here, I got to try to avoid. I don't really want him to be Bermuda Bay. Trying to make him stay separate. Oops. Okay. See how pretty that is? Okay, now I'm going to use the light. Okay, so there's lots of different colors here of these natural tone Stampin' blends. And this one is a 700. This is the 700. So I'm going to color. Could have maybe went just a little bit lighter, but I'm still learning these colors, how dark they are. Because these just came out. So not really very well versed on these. That's okay. I'm going to let that dry a little bit. While that's drying out or kind of evaporating, I'm going to use this one is the 600. So it's kind of the opposite of what you'd think. The lower numbers are the darker ones. And I'm going to color in the feet of the chair. And now I'm going to go back and just add a little. Oh, he's so cute. What kind of dog is that? I don't know. Don't know my names of my dogs. And now I'm going to come back with the light and blend that a little bit. Okay, we're done with the blends. Do I need to trim that? Do I need to trim that down a little bit? It's a little bit long. I think I do. I'm going to get a paper trimmer. So originally this was 4 1/4. I'm actually going to make this 3 3/4. Okay, so if you're looking for size, this is 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. And then I'm going to layer it on a piece of Bermuda Bay. So it's just under 3 1/4. Oh, 2 1/2. Yes, just under 3 1/4. So I want to make it so it layers nicely, just under 4. See how that looks. Hopefully I didn't cut too much off. No, that works. Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm just going to glue these together. Okay, so now I have my card. And how am I going to attach this? Well, I'm going to make a belly band. And to make a belly band, you just need one piece of cardstock. I'm actually going to layer it on another piece. So I've got a piece of white here. This is 9 by 1. And this is 9 by 1 1/4. So I'm going to stamp a little something on here so it's not just stark white. I don't need to stamp a lot, but I have these little flowers here from Cup of Tea. And I'm like, well, that would go good with this designer series paper. So I am going to stamp some Bermuda Bay flowers on here. And I don't need a whole lot, like I said. I just need, let's see. Ooh, I'm not doing the best job, am I? It's not my best stamping right there. Let's do the other side. Trying not to make these look perfect. Trying to space them out so they're kind of erratic. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now I'm going to make the belly band. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this glue on there to my piece of Pool Party. Okay, and now I want to wrap this around. Okay, so you don't want it to be too tight because they're going to have to take this off, right, to open the card. So you want to give it a little bit of wiggle room. And to do that, you just need to bring this around like that. Okay. And then it'll still slide off and on easily. All right, so make nice crisp folds. Okay, now I'm going to take some adhesive. I'm actually going to put adhesive on both sides to make my belly band. And then once it's on, and the reason I put this in the front is because my this is going to cover that up, right? So if I put this on, it's going to cover that up, and the back is going to look pretty. All right, so now we have a belly band that actually slides off, and then inside will be your greeting. So you can write anything you want on the inside. You could put a piece of white on the inside. Probably would recommend that. And you could stamp a little something in there. So like happy birthday or whatever. And put some embellishments on the... I'm probably going to put a few more embellishments on here. But isn't that so cute? I just want to show you this technique of how to color in these chairs with using some different blends. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this today, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.